A single announcement about Donald Trump and mortgage bonds has a lot of people thinking the housing market just changed overnight. Some believe rates are about to crash, while others think housing is about to explode. But the truth is, what actually happened is far more important for buyers to understand. So today we're going to break down the real changes, what happened, what didn't, and what it means for buyers moving forward. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do for all the latest Colorado Springs and housing related news. My name is Sean and this is Crystal. And today we want to talk to you about some crazy headlines that hit the news this last week. And the first one of which is going to be the Donald Trump shock announcement. He has just indicated that the federal government is going to have Fannie and Freddie purchase $200 billion in mortgage-backed securities. So Crystal, break this down for the viewers. Tell them what it means without all the real estate terminology and what they can expect to happen in real estate because of this announcement.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, and it's on every headline that you could possibly imagine. Is this good? Is this bad? What does this kind of look like? When you're not in real estate and you're just a consumer kind of wanting to know what it looks like, basically, the president has decided to give more leeway with our mortgages, right? And what he's done has allowed our interest rates to fall a little bit, right? It's going to allow more people to qualify. We saw an immediate effect right away, right? The bond market, the stock market, everything just kind of like went crazy all at once. But we don't really know if that is going to be like a forever thing. Well, nothing's forever, you guys, but we don't really know if it's going to be something that's going to be a temporary thing, how long it's going to last, if it's going to continue to go down. That is his motive, right? Is to allow more people to be able to purchase a home with giving the backing to these government-backed loans, and allows you to be able to purchase because your interest rate is going to be a little bit lower.
Yeah, I think that one of the key things too is like the media headline is scary, right? I don't think rates are going to crash. I don't think overnight housing is going to completely explode. But what it's allowing is a small reduction in rates, which is going to allow a lot of buyers into the market. And although $200 billion is a ton of money, there is trillions and trillions and trillions invested in the real estate market. So it's going to have an impact on rates, but not to the substance of like 2 and 3% happening in the next couple weeks or couple months. I don't think that we'll see those again in our lifetime. But after speaking to some of the professionals in the industry and kind of what their thoughts are on this, everyone is in a consensus that they do believe that lower rates are here, which we've seen. This is the lowest rates we've actually seen in the last 3 years. And they're going to be here to stay for a little while and hopefully continue to trend down.
Well, and I think that's the big thing too, is that we already saw an immediate reaction to it. And it was kind of overnight, right? Now, like I said, how long that lasts, don't really know. Don't know the impact of it. Do I think we'll see twos in our lifetime? No, unless you are getting with a new build and they have already purchased a bunch of rates and bought all of those rates down. But realistically, like a 2% rate. And now I would hope to be wrong on that. And you know me, like I don't really like to be wrong very often. But that one I would be like ecstatic if I was wrong with. But I just don't think that that's realistic. And I honestly think that's kind of one of the reasons why we got into the spot that we are now. Is, buyers bought so much and overpaid for houses when the rates were so low that now, just a few years later, they're overpriced and they're sitting and people can't afford those mortgages of what that new mortgage would be with the rates. But good thing is there is movement within the market. And, is this move a temporary thing? We don't know. Will this be a long-term, really big pro? Maybe. Let's cross our fingers that yes, this will be that. But it's all just news, right?
Yeah, and I think that the key thing to think about is if you're even considering buying a house in 2026, you just need to be very well educated on what's happening. So I think that part of this is a great transition and segue into our next topic, which is where rates have been and where they're currently at as far as homeowners go. So for the first time in a long time, we are seeing homeowners with rates that are above a 6% rate versus below a 3% rate. So for a very long time, the majority of homeowners had hold on to these 2 and 3% rates. But for the first time, we are seeing people that have let go of those rates. They now own a new home and they've purchased over the last couple of years, and the rate is above a 6%, which is really good news for buyers, because what this means is that stronghold that people had of, I'm never letting go of this rate, I'm never going to move, I'm going to die in this house. I've heard several people say that. The reality is that life changes for everyone, including us. We actually had a rate below 3%, and we sold that house almost 2 years ago now. We are at 6% right now, with hopes that we can refinance in the coming months as long as things go in the right direction, right? But when people are willing to let go of their 2 and 3% rates, it's going to help increase the inventory, which is already at a fair amount considering what the past several years have had. So I think that this is another great piece of information and news for potential buyers going into 2026, because now you have rates coming down. You have inventory at I wouldn't say an all-time high, but definitely higher than they've been in the last several years. And if you are smart with your strategy and with your approach, you can take advantage of the low rates and the high inventory without having to sacrifice for things when it comes to competition.
Well, I think that's huge, right? So we've had so many conversations of, buyers relocating here to Colorado Springs. And, the number one question that we pretty much always get asked is, how is the market and is it the right time for me to buy, right? And our answer is pretty much the same, to where it's like, is it the right time for you to purchase in your life? And if that is a yes, then it doesn't really matter what the rates are. It really doesn't, you guys, because ultimately you'll get into it and then you're gonna go with the market, right? You can't time it. And we literally just had this conversation with one of our buyers of, there's gonna be this sweet spot, you guys, and we are in it right now. And depending on when you're watching our video, I'm just gonna say from probably like January of 2026 to March of 2026 is going to be your sweet spot, I think, because buyers are, and we saw it with our listings instantly. Like this last week has been insane with showings, and it was crickets before that. Buyers are slowly now going to get out. Rates have dropped. They're lower than they have been within the last 3 years. So that allows you as a buyer that's relocating, that wants to purchase, to have a ton more negotiation. And plus you're going to hire us and we're going to help you with all of that. And then it allows you to kind of take advantage is the wrong word, but take advantage of what the market is doing, right? Sellers want to get out. Sellers are moving. They have to move. They had deaths in the family. They have divorce. PCS, they have to move. So you're going to be able to take advantage of that situation and where the rates are at right now, and kind of that, because the market is just kind of like bubbly right now, you can get a really good deal on a home. Now, come springtime, you guys, and guess what? All the buyers are going to be out. All the sellers are going to list their house, which I can almost bet that we're going to see multiple offers again, and you're going to be paying more for the house versus just paying a little bit, higher of an interest rate that you can refinance if the rates go below what your rate is at.
I think that you just nailed the key point, is that there is a very small window of opportunity. And I know that everyone likes to see the proof, right? That's kind of the key thing, is like, show me the proof, show me the proof, show me the proof. Well, remember in 2020 when you wanted to see the proof and rates kept getting down and down and down and down, and you wanted to hold on until, I'm waiting for 2.0, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that. Well, you held on for a very long time. You waited, potentially, right? A lot of the people did. And then when they finally decided to jump, there was so much competition in the market that they missed out on an incredible opportunity where rates were low, prices were good, and inventory was high. So if you are acting anywhere between now and March, and obviously the market will continue to adapt, so that can obviously vary. But if you're willing to act sooner rather than later, and you get your ducks in a row now, then this is going to give you all of the ammunition that you need to be successful in this market if you're looking to purchase in 2026. Rates are going to be good. Inventory is still good, and you have negotiating power. Like, we just received an offer on one of our listings today, and they want $12,000 in concessions and $10,000 off of the price. And we're probably going to battle back and forth a little bit, but accept something that is not at market value. Whereas if you wait until summertime, what Crystal mentioned, you're going to not only be able to not get your concessions, but you're going to have multiple offers and you're going to have to go over asking price to get the house, which is going to offset the cost of the savings when you're getting that on the interest rate side. So again, there is a very small window of opportunity that we have not seen in at least 3 years, guys. So if you're even considering purchasing in 2026, you need to reach out to Crystal and myself because we will help you navigate this market and the timing of this market so that you can effectively purchase with really all of the great things that are happening right now.
Well, and I think, the big thing is, right, is there's a million different headlines that are swinging this so many different ways. And I think it kind of comes to, if it's the right time for you to purchase, let's have a conversation. And if you don't know if it's the right time for you to purchase, let's have a conversation. Let's dive into kind of what that looks like for you. And then we can help you with what all the headlines and what the news is doing and happening and how that directly impacts you. Because it's very easy to kind of get caught up in, oh my gosh, this is happening. The housing crash is happening. And this is going to be, you guys, it's noise. It's noise. I don't care political wise, how you swing, it's noise, right? So let us be your resource to help you kind of guide you through like what it would look like for you. And if in 2026, you're wanting to purchase a home, you guys know how to contact us.
And if you are new to the channel, again, my name is Sean, this is Crystal. We cover Colorado Springs and the surrounding areas. We really have you covered in all of Colorado. We're both natives. We're super passionate about what we do, and we really just enjoy helping buyers and sellers really succeed and get into real estate and watch how it can change their lives. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Check out a ton of our other videos. This is more headline related, but we do a ton of content about Colorado Springs, the surrounding areas, the different neighborhoods. So be sure to check out the channel. And if you guys have any questions at all, again, be sure to reach out to us. Click the link in the comments below to schedule a call with us. We'd love to hear from you guys. Or you can always reach us directly at 719-238-1771.
So there you guys go. All those scary little headlines. We just touched on a little bit of it. It's not super scary, but we would love for you to reach out if you have questions. And until next time, we'll see you later.